Hey Pat, how's it
Hey,
going?
good. How are you?
Good. So today I'm just going to demonstrate how to wash your ceramic coated vehicle. We're going to go over all the products and everything that you need to do to maintain the lifeline of the coating and to just wash it properly so you don't introduce any more like scratches or anything into the vehicle.
Okay.
All right, so Pat, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over all the chemicals and materials that you need to wash your vehicle properly. Okay, so we're gonna start with the buckets because I think this is one of the most important. You're gonna have a rinse bucket, a wash bucket, and then a wheel bucket. And you never mixed any of them. They need to be identified by something because if you mix like a bucket that has brake dust in it, it's going to really scratch the paint. And the biggest thing is also you want to have a grit guard at the bottom so it catches all of the dirt and stuff. Okay, all right, so the materials that you're going to use, this would just be for you. Our bucket has like several things because we see quite a few. You're going to get this specific product through Auto Fiber, which is the barrel blade. This is going to get really deep down into your wheel. Then you're going to have a soft bristle brush to get like the spokes and stuff like this. And then this actually cleans the tire. So you don't need to use this on like the chrome or anything. This is just for the tire to get all that brake dust and everything off. Now cleaning the tire, we like to use a Red Hot. We used to use a different chemical, but this one is, it can last a lot longer and it works just as good. Just make sure you dilute it in accordance with the instructions.
Okay.
Okay, so once you're done with the wheels, we're gonna go into diluting your foam cannon. So this is going to be for lubrication once you rinse the vehicle off. You're going to just come to the first line right here with soap.
Okay.
It dilutes very well, so it's gonna last you a long time. All our chemicals seem expensive, but once you like break them down, they're really not that expensive. And then the next thing you're going to need is you're going to need a proper sponge. We're gonna send you all the materials and the product list that we recommend and what we use daily. You don't want to go to any place like AutoZone or like these bigger companies because they're just cheap and they're going to scratch your paint. Okay. All right, so that's going to be for washing. And then over here, we're going to attach also certain types of drying rags. We advise to just get one drying rag or a couple just for like spots, but if you can go and you can buy a blower,
Definitely good.
the less contact with the paint, the better.
Okay.
Because if you say that you didn't get a dirt spot off and you wiped it with a towel, you might potentially scratch it. So.
Okay.
Yep. So Pat, do you have any questions on some of the things that we've gone over?
So I do have a question on the foam cannon. Do you have to have that?
You don't have to, but we highly advise it. Like having all that foam on the car is a lubrication to help minimize scratching the vehicle. So if you foam it really heavy, the sponge is going to glide across the dirt rather than digging into the paint, if that makes sense.
Yes. Now I did have another question about the shampoo.
Yes.
Now if you were to veer off and do like Dawn soap, just throwing it out there, I don't know.
That's a great question.
Okay.
Okay, so Dawn soap is extremely acidic and it would actually damage your coating.
Okay.
And it has potential to damage your clear coat.
See, I'm glad I asked that one.
Which is crazy because you see those commercials of like them washing ducks, but not good for paint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to clean the tire and the surrounding area. So we're going to just take our pressure washer, we're going to spray everything off, get everything wet, and then we're going to apply our chemical. We're first going to apply our chemical, which is Red Hot, into the wheel well, and then the wheel itself, and then the rims, and then into the drum. We're gonna let that chemical kind of sit there for about 20 to 30 seconds to start doing what it needs to do. And then we're gonna take this brush that we spoke of before. We have a longer one, but this one is more beneficial for like trucks. And then you're gonna come in here and just clean that underneath to get all that mud and stuff off of it. And then you're gonna just dip it back in the bucket so you don't get it on the tire. And you're just gonna take this and clean the outside of the rim, or not rim, the tire. Just like that. And then you're gonna put that away, and then you're gonna grab your barrel blade from Auto Fiber, and you're gonna go in here like so, get all that brake dust. This is an older, rim, so it's gonna have pitting in it. You're not gonna get all the brake dust out of it just because it's stained. But that's pretty much what you do. Once you're done with that, you're gonna grab your soft bristle brush and you're just gonna clean around. You're gonna go clockwise just so you have some sort of efficiency when you're cleaning the rim to help speed up everything. Because if you're just like going all over the place, you're gonna miss some stuff. And then you're just gonna go in the middle, try to get those bristles in there. And then that should be it. And you take your pressure washer, go in here, and voila, it's clean. Any questions?
No, look at that shine.
Okay guys, we have completely cleaned all these rims and we're moving on to the next section, which is actually cleaning the car itself, the painted surfaces. So the first thing that we're going to do is do a pre-rinse. And I highly recommend that if you guys don't have a pressure washer, get one. It's gonna make your life a lot easier cleaning the vehicle. So we're gonna do our pre-rinse, getting all that dirt off. And then once we're done with that, I'm gonna come up to the hood, just get the hood. If it's hot, guys, I would recommend doing one side of the vehicle at a time, but as you can see, it's cold outside and we don't have a lot of sun. That's going to really create water spots. Now, on the thing that I've sent you guys, there is a water filter. I highly advise that you guys get that, especially in this local area. There is hard water spots because of how old the pipes are. But all right, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our foam cannon. All right, so the next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna foam cannon this whole thing. And as you can see, this coating is really good, so the foam is not gonna really stick too much. So do a couple passes. And then you should be good. So you're gonna put your pressure washer down. And then I'm gonna go grab my sponge that was on the table. And I'm going to put it in my wash bucket. This is a brand new sponge, hasn't been contaminated, but I'm just gonna do it for demonstration purposes. I'm gonna go in my rinse bucket. All right guys, so this is an extremely important step. You're gonna start at the very top of the vehicle, get your roof, and then you're gonna work until you get all the way down to the very bottom of the vehicle. And the reason that you do that is because all of the contamination is at the very bottom of the vehicle. So I'm gonna come over here, get this area, and then I'm gonna redo this just because I might have gotten contamination in it. And I'm gonna flop my sponge around Then I'm gonna come to this very bottom panel. And that is pretty much it. You're gonna take your pressure washer, take the foam cannon off, and then rinse it off. Our next step is rinsing the panels off that we sponged. I'm gonna start, you should start at the very top just to get all that soap off so it runs down. And you're just gonna work your way down. Give me 1 second. I apologize to people that are watching this video. Our $1,800 pressure washer decided to go kapooty. Now I'm using a Harbor Freight one. Go Harbor Freight. So just wash all that off. I know we haven't done that panel. I'm gonna come back and do it. But as you can see, it's just cleaning really easily. And that's pretty much all you do. Now, the next step is user preference. And I would recommend this. You're going to buy one of these. These are like new on the market. You can get them on TikTok Shop for like 50 bucks, but super easy to dry your vehicle. I would start on the front. The less contact with the paint, the better. Hey guys, so this is another thing I did not mention is doing touch-ups. This is a Mr. Everything towel, but I use these for like touch-ups on, you know, drip or something, or cleaning up the rims. Now, if you're gonna use this on the rims, do not use this on the paint because you will scratch the paint. So just make sure that these are separated. Yeah, it took me a matter of 10 minutes once I was like...
Right, after you get it done, it's
Yeah, the
amazing
hubby's
how
gonna
fast
be...
your car washes end up.
Yeah, that's insane. Car washes? No more.
Yeah. All right, Pat, so do you have any questions on anything that I went over?
I don't think so, but I'm good.
We'll see ya.
Oh, get in the car. Gotcha.
Awesome. That's funny.